In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best waterproof cameras in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these waterproof cameras, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Fujifilm FinePix XP130. The Fujifilm FinePix XP130 is a compact, waterproof digital camera that would be a really good option for you, if you're tight on budget but you want to capture wonderful photos from the sea life and your adventures. From a design perspective, the XP130 features a rugged body that is water, shock, freeze and dust-proof, so from the very beginning, you already know that you won't have any issues in capturing quality photos anywhere you go. At the rear, you can instantly notice the large, 3-inch LCD monitor that is covered with an anti-reflective coating with the intention to let you have a clear and undistracted sight of every object you want to shoot, while on the right, you can find the control panel with intuitively engraved icons that will offer you an easy navigation between menus. At the top, there are multiple buttons, of which the most notable is the shutter release button, which is large and textured, so you can easily find it when you're shooting underwater. In addition, you can find the battery and memory card compartment located on the side, and they are protected by a locking mechanism that will prevent the water from getting into the camera, so when you see it as a whole, this unit does really look well equipped. But now, let's talk about the performance. The XP130 packs a 16.4 megapixel BSI CMOS sensor and has a CMOS shift optical image stabilization system that does a really good job in reducing the camera shake in both low light and zoomed-in situations, which is absolutely great. Moreover, this unit except for capturing photos is doing a quite good job with recording videos as well. To be more precise, its CMOS sensor allows this camera to reach speeds of up to 320 fps in 160 by 120 pixels, and 240 fps at 320 by 240 pixels, which is really good considering its price tag. Last but not least, the XP130 is also Bluetooth enabled, and I'd suggest you download the Fujifilm Camera Remote app with which you can transfer all of your content onto your smartphone and tablet. To conclude, if you're looking for an affordable, waterproof camera that is capable enough to record sharp videos and photos, then this is the one for you. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Ricoh WG50. The Ricoh WG50 is a relatively small waterproof camera that combines a tough construction with a quality photo and video capturing capabilities, which by default makes it suitable for every enthusiast and adventurist who likes taking shots of its adventures. From a design perspective, this particular model sports a ruggedized black and orange body that is waterproof to 46 feet, shockproof to up to 5 feet and freeze-proof to temperatures as low as -10 degrees, which basically means that durability and long years of usage are guaranteed. At the rear, you can instantly notice the large, 2.7-inch display that also has an outdoor view setting of which you can take an advantage if you ever find yourself exposed under a direct sunlight, while on the right, there are 7 strategically positioned buttons that will offer you an easy guide between menus and give you an access of up to 24 shooting modes. On the side, you will find a locking mechanism that protects the USB and HDMI ports, while at the base, there is an SD card and a battery slot, so as you can see, this unit is built and filled like a tank. Now, let's talk about the features. The WG50 is equipped with wide-angle 5x internal optical zoom lens and a 16-megapixel backlit CMOS sensor that is good enough to ensure that every image you take will be very defined and will have numerous details, which is something that I particularly like. When it comes to the video, this unit can record 1080p videos at 30 frames per second, and there is also a high-speed movie mode that records HD 15-second videos at 120 frames per second, which is really cool if you ask me. Moving on, there are numerous modes as I've mentioned previously, but if you prefer to capture underwater photos and videos, I'd recommend you choose the mermaid mode, which will correct the reds and the low contrast, so that your videos and photos will look stunning. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider this camera, because it is extremely durable, and offers a great value for its price tag. Next up, at number 3, we have the Nikon W300. The Nikon W300 is currently among the best waterproof digital cameras on the market, and dozens of users are constantly purchasing it because of its ability to capture 4K Ultra HD videos, and its durable construction that will allow you to take this camera while snorkeling in water depths of 100 feet. From a design perspective, this particular model boasts an attractive, black and yellow, compact body that is accompanied by a fixed, 3-inch 921K LCD screen that is flanked by control buttons at the back, 3 additional buttons positioned on the top, and a flashlight on the front. In addition, you can also find an SD media card, micro HDMI port, micro USB slots, and a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, where all of them are protected by a thick padded lockable door that will ensure a higher level of protection so that the water will never get inside. But now, let's talk about the performance. The W300 is powered by a 16-megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor and comes with 5x optical zoom Nikkor lens with a hybrid VR, and what's so special about these things is that both of them will offer you flawless photo and video capture with dozens of details even if you're shooting during the night. But what got my attention the most regarding its performance is its ability to record 4K Ultra HD videos, and 1080 Full HD videos with stereo sound, but let's not forget the fact that the W300 is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled as well, which without a doubt, means that you can share every moment of your journeys with everyone you know. But that's not all. The W300 has an onboard GPS and GLONASS, which is something that I particularly favor, due to the fact that you will be able to geotag photos and videos without even having to be connected on your smartphone. However, if you prefer the smartphone option, well, then I'd recommend you download the SnapBridge app that has many interesting features, so for now, I'm unable to find any remarks. To conclude, the Nikon W300 deserves your attention, especially if you're looking for a camera that will let you create an amazing content of the sea life. Moving on, at number 2, we have the GoPro Hero 6. The GoPro Hero 6 is one of the best, if not the best action cameras that is currently available on the market, and you've probably seen its name appearing multiple times as you've typed the keyword waterproof camera. Well, let's get quickly into action and reveal why's the whole hype going around this unit. From a design perspective, the Hero 6 has a gorgeous, monochrome body that is compact enough to let you attach it to different kinds of accessories such as drones, helmets, sticks, and tough enough to be waterproof at up to 33 feet without any problem. Due to its compactness, there aren't many physical components, but those that are housed are the 2-inch touch display, the 2 physical buttons such as the record and shutter button that is positioned on the top, and the mode button that is positioned on the right, so if you select it, you will be given an access to select between functions including the time-lapse image capture, video, burst image, still image and more. Moreover, the connectivities consist of a micro SD card slot, a micro HDMI port, and a USB-C port, but considering the fact that this model has a 5 GHz Wi-Fi, it means that the transfer of your photos and videos will be extremely fast. Now, let's talk about the features. First of all, I would like to inform you that you will have multiple ways of controlling this camera, starting from your speech and all the way up to the GoPro app that has many interesting features of which you can take an advantage. When it comes to the video performance, the Hero 6 can record 4K footage with 60 fps, 2.7K and 1080p videos with 120 fps and 240 fps respectively, but the camera itself supports many other formats as well, so you won't feel restricted on anything. In addition, you can also shoot a 4K videos with 30 fps at an aspect ratio of 4:3, or you can shoot at 1440p, and 720p content with 50 and 60 fps respectively, with an aspect ratio of 16:9, which is amazing if you ask me. Overall, the GoPro Hero 6 is worthy of considering, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. And finally, at number 1, we have the Olympus TG5. The Olympus TG5 is a versatile, waterproof camera that comes with an array of shooting options that are specifically designed to help you achieve the best possible results of your underwater excursions, so let's get straight into the action and find out what else can you expect from this camera. From a design perspective, the TG5 has a rugged, black and red, compact construction that is accompanied by many physical buttons that are spread along the top, rear, rubber-sealed doors positioned on the side that keep the micro HDMI and USB port and slots for the battery and the memory card, anti-fog lens on the front, and a 3-inch 460K LCD monitor that is bright enough to offer you a clear view underwater. For your information, this unit is dustproof, crushproof to 220 pounds of force, shockproof from 7 feet, freeze-proof to 14 degrees and waterproof to 50 feet, and if we analyze these specs, it surely means that except for underwater use, you can use this camera also for hiking, mountain climbing and more. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Olympus TG5 comes with a 12-megapixel high-speed sensor and a dual quad-core TruePic 8 image processor that is going to ensure that you can capture lifelike photos even in low-light surroundings while reducing the noise as much as possible. In terms of video recording, the TG5 shoots in 4K with 30 FPS, but it can also record 1080p videos with 120 FPS if you prefer a slow-motion playback. I would also like to inform you that this model is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can download the Olympus Image Share app and transfer your photos and videos to your smartphone, but except this, you can also shoot remotely with a single tap on your smart device. Finally, the TG5 is equipped with action track sensors as well, such as the GPS, a compass for having clear directions, a manometer that will inform you about the water depth and the altitude, which means that TG5 is ready for your wildest adventures. To conclude, I'd recommend you seriously consider the Olympus TG5 as your next purchase, because it looks and performs premium. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these waterproof cameras, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.